we'll be talking about. It is no longer news that people continue to relocate daily, especially from Nigeria. Well, it's not peculiar to Nigeria because a lot of people continue to move from different parts of the world in search of greener pastures, and sometimes people move through the study route where they need to advance their education and also look for a better living. And talking about this, basically, let me just say that simply put, jackpot. And sometimes people get to force a victim of scams or agents that are not reputable or are not verified. And that is why right now there is a need for you to do this the right way, for you to study abroad the right way, to kickstart your global journey the right way. And that is why today we have representatives of the Gateway Career Services. They are right here in the studio with us, and they will be talking to you about their company and why you need to kickstart your study abroad with their company. So I'm just going to allow them introduce themselves and then we move on with it. So I have a gentleman and a lady in the studio, but you know what they say? Ladies first. So I'm starting with the lady. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. My name is Acho Peace and I'm the conversion manager with GCS Education.
All right, GCS Education. Let's have you, sir. What's your name?
My name is Bameyi Olotu. I'm the business development manager at GCS Education.
All right, welcome to Eagles FM Abuja.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so now let's go right into what GCS education is. I know I've talked a bit about you are all about making sure that people have the right study routes and all of that, but just give the people a glimpse into what your company is about.
So, okay.
All right, so GCS Education is Gateway Career Services. Gateway Career Services, GCS Education. So we are one of the fastest growing international study consultants here in not just Abuja. Our head office is in Lagos, Magodo, Lagos. We have branches in the UK, we have in Kenya, we have in Akure, we have in Oshun, we have branches around. And what we do basically is we help students handle the end-to-end process of their study abroad journey. Okay. We know how stressful the process can be. It can be very overwhelming. And in order to take that stress off the students, make the process seamless, help them avoid costly errors, that's why we're here.
Okay.
And all our services are totally free for every country.
Wow, totally free.
Yeah.
Okay, I love me some freebies, but we'll definitely come back to how someone needs to study abroad and then you're providing your services for free and everything. I think anyone listening to you is curious as to understanding how you render all of these services for free. Could you please expatiate on that?
Okay, so we are in partnership with the school. We are affiliated with the schools.
Okay.
So we do not have to charge for anything.
Oh.
So when it's time to pay, when we help students secure admission, get offers, they pay directly to the schools.
Oh, okay.
Into the school's accounts.
Okay.
We do not interfere with tuition fees.
Wow.
If for any reason you have to pay any fee to us, that would be probably for countries like Canada or the US, where schools require you pay application fee before you submit your application.
Wow.
Yes. But our services are totally free because we are affiliated with those schools.
Okay, all right, I think that makes sense. Okay, so now coming back to you, could you please give us more light into some of the things that students, or should I say potential scholars, should be aware of before reaching out to you, and the services that you get to provide, and some of the gaps that you get to fill as a company when it comes to studying abroad?
Okay, thank you for that question. So basically what we do is the end-to-end process of studying abroad.
Okay.
So starting it from the admission to the point where the person gets visas and to the point where he travels. So there is something unique about our service is the fact that we don't just stop where it has to stop with you getting visas. We have a series of programs where we monitor the person's progress. So that's a new environment and you cannot just throw someone in there and expect him or her to know how to navigate
find
his
their
way.
way.
So
Yeah.
we most of our clients sees us as family. They don't even see it as a business and client relationship. They see us as family because whenever they need us to come in at any point in time, or if there's anything they need us to do, we are always there for them, both locally and internationally. So we also are involved in making sure that the whole process goes seamless. Like seamless in the sense that documentation issue can be some very serious rigors when you want to do study abroad. So we guide them in how to get this document, how to assess various institutions that might be finding it difficult to get this document. And I would say we are at GCS. We are not just a company. We are also one big family that makes sure that our client don't fall into the wrong hand or don't have any reason to regret patronizing us.
True. Yes. I think I love the fact that you are making it clear that at GCS, you are not just all about the money, you are not just about the profit, but you're about making sure that your clients are 100% satisfied. There's always that success rate. Now, looking at your website, I see that you have about 97.9% visa success rate. And there is always this end-to-end personalized services for free, as she mentioned. And then you have access to at least 750 plus partner universities that are offering at least 110,000 plus courses. Wow, that's very huge. But in all of this, I understand that you have an event coming up, talking about your international fair, study fair. If you could give us an idea into what this is about and who should actually key into this.
Okay, so thank you very much. So we have our ISF 2025 forthcoming. ISF is simply International Study Fair.
Okay.
So if you've had plans of studying abroad before and you do not know how to kickstart this journey, that's why GCS is here for you. This is a fair we have every year. Like we have it yearly. Most times we have it twice a year. So this is the second time we are actually having it this year. So it's a very big fair where we bring representatives from our partner universities across countries, schools from Canada, UK, US, they'll all be there. So if you have plans of studying abroad, this year, next year, application portals are still open. You are welcome to the fair. It's happening next week, Thursday, on the 25th of this month, September. So you can come, ask all your questions, meet with the schools that you would want to actually further your education in. And this is not just for undergrad. We also do postgrad. So if you've written WAEC and you want to go abroad for your undergraduate program, BSc, you have that available. We have that available for you. And if you are done with BSc and you want to go for masters, we have that available. And we have schools that fit everybody's budgets. So you don't have to say, I don't have the money. Maybe, for instance, if you want to go to the UK, maybe you've been searching for schools online and you're seeing that most schools are maybe £20,000, £18,000. We can get you schools as low as £11,000.
Okay, so when you talk about £11,000, if you could give it equivalent to our currency here in Nigeria, what would that be?
Okay, so currency right now is not stable. It fluctuates.
Yeah, but just give us like an estimation.
So that's going to be like over 20 million naira. A little bit over 20 million naira. But you're not paying that tuition in full. Like I said, there are schools.
So there are gigs you have the chance to, you have a knowledge of, so you link them to those chances.
Like I said, we work with schools that are accredited, not just any schools. That's another important aspect. Most students will just apply to any random school. You don't know if the school is accredited or not. So you need a professional, like an expert like us, that can guide you. That's why I say we guide you through the end-to-end process. We make it seamless for you. So you don't have to source for school. You just tell us your preference. If you have a location preference, some people will be like, I want schools outside London, not inside London, because of the living expense, so that it's cheaper for me. Some people will say my budget is £12,000. Don't go beyond that. So we have schools that will fit into all of that.
Okay.
And you don't get to pay that tuition fee in full.
Oh, emphasis on that. There is
installmental payment.
There is a plan for everyone according to your budget.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you want to add anything to that?
Yes, I think she has basically said all that needs to be said. So it's not really about the money, like I have mentioned earlier on. So it's all about your personal determination. If you are determined, of course, it's something you can easily achieve. So that is why we are here. We do everything that we can to ensure that the money is not a problem. We, like she mentioned, our budget are extremely, we work with your budget, and our schools are extremely cost friendly.
Okay, cost friendly. Emphasis on cost friendly.
And Okay, I wanted to add
Yes,
something.
please. Yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
so we know that studying abroad has to do with a whole lot of financial implication.
Of course.
But everyone that has actually gone through us, we've helped almost 1,000 students now
Wow.
across countries,
Wow.
because we've been in existence for over a decade now. So everybody that's traveled always have one feedback. They'll be like, I'm doing this as an investment.
Okay.
Studying abroad, you know, there are a lot of opportunities outside the country. Depend on your field, if it's engineering, if it's medical field, health related, business.
True.
Return on investment, that's what people look out for. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they don't really put in mind like, this money is so amount in naira. They are looking ahead of
What
the
they stand
present.
to, but yeah,
Exactly.
in the future.
To the
It's like an
future.
investment.
Exactly.
So they are looking at what they stand to benefit. And I think with a company as yours, it makes it more easy.
Yeah.
So now that we've known the goodness of your company and what this international study fair is going to be about, how can one register to participate, and what are the requirements, or should I say, what is the contact? Let's first of all start with the registration process.
Okay, so to register for this event, you simply go to www.isf.com.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to say that again: www.isf.com. ISF means International Study Fair. So once you go to the website, this event is holding in a whole lot of locations. So you can click on the particular location that you are interested in, be it Abuja, Kano, Lagos, Owerri, wherever you are. You click on it, and it takes you to a registration portal. So where you can register, then our able counselors will reach out to you. Then they will guide you on how to proceed with your registration.
Okay, so this program is actually airing from Abuja, so we are specifically for Abuja. So Abuja fair is holding next week Thursday. So we would advise you clear your schedule, your calendar if you're busy, so you make it a date with us. It starts by 10 a.m., but you can just breeze in and breeze out once you've done your inquiries with any school rep you want to speak with. 10 a.m. at NAF Conference Center, Kado. We are expecting to see you. And then to register for the events, even if you don't register, you can actually show up. But if you want to register, you can check all our social media pages. The registration link is in our bio. You can check our Instagram page, GCS Education. You can check us on Facebook, check us on Twitter, check us on TikTok, everywhere. And for the number to call, you can always call 080-3935-3265. I'll take that again. 080-3935-3265. And if you want to send your documents ahead of that day, you can always do that by sending your documents to info@gcseducation.com. I'll take that again. info@gcseducation.com.
Okay, thank you so much, representatives of the GCS Education. They are just about making sure that you have a seamless experience while trying to study abroad, and they have a fair coming up, the International Study Fair, that is going on in different parts of the country. But for here in Abuja, it's going to be happening on Thursday, the 25th of September 2025, at the NAF Conference Suite, plot 496, Ahmadu Bello Way, Kado, Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. And the number to reach out to is 080-3935-3265. The number again, 080-3935-3265. And if you want to know more about the organization, just go to gcseducation.com to see more for yourself. They are very verifiable. You know, it's one thing for you to invest or save so much of money to want to travel, and then you just give it away to scam. A lot of people are out there just looking to take advantage because people are jackpotting. Everybody wants to jackpot. So there are still people by the corner that are waiting to take advantage of you. Please do not fall a victim. Try to do this with very verifiable organizations like GCS Education. I do not know if you have final thoughts so that we can wrap it up here on this segment.
Okay, so like she said, there are a lot of scammers out there. I've had to deal with people that came to meet us and they are like, oh, I just got scammed of 5 million naira through these agents and all of that. We are very transparent. Our integrity is very, very important to us. Like I said, we do not charge for our processing. When it's time to pay, you pay directly to the school, and it's an end-to-end process. You don't have to do it alone when you can have us guide you through the whole process. So we are going to make it feel like someone is actually holding your hand, walking you through the whole process up until you get your visa, up until you even travel. We do career counseling, visa application, everything you can think of to kickstart your study abroad journey. Okay. And we can't wait to have your affair next week. Hope to see you. We have freebies for the first 100 people to attend. So if you are coming on Thursday next week, 25th of September, to NAF Conference Center in Abuja for our international study fair, be sure to go with a gift, a package.
Okay, we will only get to know if you attend.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's hear your final thoughts.
All right, so at GCS, our watchword is integrity. We don't joke with integrity. So what has kept us in the business over a decade now is our integrity. Integrity has been our watchword. And one thing we can guarantee you of is the fact that when you come to this event, whichever time you have spared to come to this event, you are going to cherish that time for a very long time to come. You won't have any reason regret coming. So we look forward to seeing you at the event. We hope that we'll meet you there. We'll meet you there, and we can't empty our baggage now. So till you come, then you will find out that it is worth every time of yours. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, lady and gentleman from the GCS consult, if I would say that. Thank you so much. And to you, dear listener, you can start your global journey to study abroad with the right means, and that is why this international conference, also International Study Fair, is bringing together global education experts, university representatives, and of course career advisors to provide guidance for students who aspire to study abroad. And by attending this event, you would have the opportunity to ask questions, explore study destinations, learn about scholarships, and understand how the admission and visa processes work. Now, this fair that is being organized by GCS is designed to equip you with the right knowledge and connections to make your international education dreams a reality. My name is Cassandra Yunumbe. Keep listening to Eagles FM Abuja, your number one radio experience you can always count on. Remember, it is still the Sunny Side Show.
The hits for your drive home.
Eagles 102.3.
Make me go to all the places where we talk, so we would like to go before. Make me go, make me see. What you gonna do for me? Make me feel, make me check. I'm not too high, them they used to, we go low. But now after we go know. Whether or not true, whether or not lie, them they blow. Oh yeah, come, make me go. Oh yeah, come, make me go. Oh yeah, come, make me go. Make me go to all the places where we talk, so we would like to go before. Make me go, make me see. What you gonna do for me? Make me feel, make me check. I'm not too high, them they used to, we go low. That's how we learn something. We gon' know if not true, and I like them to blow. Oh yeah, come make me go. Oh yeah, come make me go. I know people keep on telling me there's nothing like a miracle if you try in this circle of life. But I am an example. I know that you can make it.